Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Last Alliance Battlefield today, and today we have a glorious 2v2 here as we're checking out some very interesting factions, some different ones. We've had Crackerland and you know, like the Orcs and the Dwarves quite a lot recently, but they are not in this one, do not worry. We have the Kingdom of Rhovanion, which have their horse army here ready in position. So these are like sort of like the sort of predecessors to the Rohirrim, and they are already skirmishing away here against the Kingdom of Anadun, which is basically just a rename of the Empire of Numenor. So they decided to change the name, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, we have two sort of Empire Numenors that are set up here. I'll probably just end up still calling them the Empire of Numenor because it's easier than the Kingdom of Anadun. I'm probably still butchering that as well. But yes, we have the horse archers setting up here. We have Burg Guard coming up, which are double-handed axe units coming up as well. So the King of Rhovanion does have some infantry, but not too much. Like, it's certainly better known for its cav, which is stretching out, as you can see, all the way over here. We have frontiersmen. We have Tyra, which is the company of the First Marshal. So yeah, female sort of like commander here. Very strong unit, a very cool hybrid unit.
Numbers what they lack in
yes, already they're engaging over here. As you can see, another charge coming from some Fjord Lancers coming in. Charging into pikes, that is not a good thing to do. Even in, like, you know, Shogun, any Total War, that is a no-no. And the force supporting the Kingdom of Rhovanion today is the Kingdom of Erin Garland. So yes, it's the Woodland Realm, basically. So yeah, they are setting up here, and they are a very cool faction. Like look at these guys. This is Orifer with his Flower Crown Guards. So this is the father of Thranduil, and he's like a very cool unit. He's got like a spear and a bow unit. So yeah, it's like got spears and shields, and then has like a bow as well. Oh, it's a cool unit, yeah. And then they've got the Sindar Greenleaf archers, a lot of them firing, and they're focusing down these pikes as well, doing so much damage. Like, already lost 70 men in a unit. That is incredible. I can already see this being a really nasty duo here. But like, really good cav and really good archers, I think, could be a real problem here for the Numenorians. But they've got strong infantry and pretty decent bows themselves. Like, the Numenorian steel bowmen are a really good unit, but they will definitely be outranged, I think. And you can see the cavalry here. Fjord Lancers already wavering. Only lost 25 riders, and they're already like, yeah, that's too much. But they do still have missile capability themselves, which is interesting to see. It looks like they're going to go in as well against the shock infantry, and that nice easy target to take out there. Really nicely done. Yeah, they're running them down. It looks like Numenor, one of the armies anyway, is really pressing hard against the elves here. The elves are bringing around reinforcements. We have some leaf glaives, North Guard, some more like archers and like glaive like units, like double-handed weapon units. We have some headhunters which are all hidden. So yeah, they are gonna like sneak in behind. I guess maybe go for generals or something like that. A general is under attack here pretty hard. So we have a Numenorian bodyguard. He's been focused down by some of these horse archers, causing some problems there. And it looks like we're going to see some heavy infantry nearly get in range of these frontiersmen. Very close there. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be very much a skirmish sort of based game here. Both of the forces of good, as you call them, are certainly more in favor of a skirmish off. So hit and run with the cav, then, you know, maybe get in with a few shots from the bows here. But here we go. Got some Burg Guard actually going into melee here with the heavy infantry of Numenor. Both the Empire of Numenor and the Kingdom of Numenor have very similar rosters.
Our men are under attack.
If not almost identical. They have like a couple of units a bit different. But yeah, the horse archers here firing to the backs, they'll be doing some damage to those heavy infantry. There are actually two units here up against the Burg Guard. Don't know if they'll be able to take all of those Numenorians on. And yeah, the Numenor seems like he's hiding in the forest trying to avoid the cav, but he's getting hit quite hard. There's a lot of stakes well set up in all sorts of different directions, trying to avoid the cav. And look at this. We are seeing a bit of an encirclement take place here as the Kingdom of Rhovanion is you know, trying to encircle the forces that are chasing off Orifor and his elves over here. And yeah, it seems like he's just going to press on really hard. I think we have Arthraz on here as well. Yeah, we have with his Golden Guard. I think that's what they call that. Yeah, the Golden Guard, which are a pike unit themselves. But they're pretty good at melee, like as a sword unit. They're a pretty good hybrid
our
sort
army
of unit,
is running from the
which
field.
I like to see.
We must rally our men before all is lost.
Before all is lost, of course. But yes, if you haven't ever seen the Last Alliance mod for Shogun 2 and you'd like to check it out yourself, it's definitely worth doing. It's a great mod, set in the Second Age. So a little bit different, obviously. Yeah, we have instead of Gondor, we have Numenor. It's like the main Manish faction, and most of the other big hitters are there. They have just maybe different names, but they're all still there. So like I said, Woodland Realm, Like these are basically the Rohirrim, but they're not quite the Rhovanion, Kingdom of Rhovanion. And then you have like orcs, plenty of orcs, and elves are all still here as well. And it's got its own campaign as well, which is another big win. I feel like
shameful day! Our army is running from the field. We must rally our men before all is lost.
But yeah, as you can see, all is lost. Apparently, some units are breaking. They are turning around and charging here. These company lances are pretty good. I think they're some of the best that the Rhovanion faction has to offer when it comes to shock cav. They're in there trying to do some damage. And yeah, they're fighting against Arthrazon there, trying to do some damage. It looks like the army is a bit split, which actually could work now for the elves. They could turn around and face and got some Greenleaf Glaives down here. They're fighting against Numenor and Faithful of the Golden King, a really good unit. It's an axe unit, really good unit. The Glaives are going to struggle against them, that's for sure. Yeah, they're sending in multiple units of these Faithful as well. Actually, 3 units against 1 Glaive. They might want to try and encircle that, I feel like, the elves. Try and get behind these units. A 4th Faithful coming in. Oh my. Yeah, this player definitely needs to turn around. Hopefully he's not pulling through, because there are a lot of units here that, you know, they're actually like getting in behind and like, you know, attacking some of these like Orifors. Hopefully he's not pulling through on purpose. It's just like, I don't know, an accident of the unit behind. But we'll see. But yeah, it seems like the cav here has been kind of scared off by the larger force over here. But they also, company lances, you know, harassing sword masters, going after, you know, these double-handed swords, which, you know, can't block a cav charge so easily. There's an okay charge there, riding some of these guys down. Be interested to see how well they've done for kills later on at the end. But yeah, if you're enjoying the Lord of the Rings content and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment show support. We're working towards 10k subs, guys. So if you haven't already subbed to the channel and you're enjoying the content, feel free to do so. But you can see here we have these glaives coming in again, causing the Numenorean infantry to form square there. That's worried about being encircled. We've got more Faithful here. This must be from the other army, because these guys are capped. Definitely. But yeah, they're focusing down these Numenorean heavy infantry. They're staying in square, and that's fine for the elves. They'll just focus them down on a bigger target. These headhunters, I think, are quite light infantry. They're getting beaten back by the heavier infantry of Numenor. These axes are really, really nasty. And they fight pretty much like the last man. These guys are like top tier infantry. Yeah, they're beating those elves really easily. This is good for Sauron, you know. He's probably like, yes. Well, to be fair, these Empire Numenor are kind of like the corrupt men, the corrupted Numenorians. Yeah, these frontiers are getting focused down here. But I think this is the Steel Bowmen again. Yeah, showing their prowess. I can't say that word apparently. But they might have a pro-ass as well. You never know. Have to check it out yourself. Some non-PG stuff there clearly from Total War. But here we go, a nice rear charge from the company lances. This is going to be beautiful into the back of all these Faithful. Come on, boys. Let's get a good charge here. Run down these Numenorians. It's not too bad. The charge is definitely like not as cool as in like Attila, but they're still pretty good. And there you go, another charge into the back over there, into the Faithful. That's a better one. The pikes here are also getting in. They might need to turn them around and have stuff facing back to back. But yeah, the pikes are getting focused down, killed. Routing at 17. I don't know if morale-wise they're doing a lot of damage, these Faithful. But yeah, they need to keep doing as much hammer and anvil as they can. Just trying to rout these sword masters. Yeah, good charge into them here. There you go, battering them down. That line's gone. Looks like the heavy infantry here is ready to sort of like back them up. Pike's still in here as well. So yeah, they need to focus those down. The glaives are holding on 56 on the left. Might need to start sending in some of these bow units. They're already engaged actually over here. Swordmasters here engaged against the Greenleaf archers in the forest. I feel like the Wooden Realm deserve a bonus for fighting in the forest. You know, it's their home ground, their home territory. They're kind of trying to play out combat. I don't feel like they should be able to. These Swordmasters here definitely could just cut them down. It's because they're trying to pull out because there's more Swordmasters about to come in and crush the Greenleaf archers. And yeah, this is not looking good. The full force of Numenor here really is starting to be thrown against the elves. They might need to start throwing in more cav just to help that out. This heavy infantry fighting in the forest over here against the Burg Guard actually is losing. Looks like they're going to rout the Burg Guard, getting in there, overwhelming those outnumbered Numenorians. And it looks like, you know, slowly but surely they are whittling down these guys. More Northmark infantry over here now arriving. I don't think these are too good, but, you know, Gird Guard and like these Northmark infantry, they do not look well armored. They're just going to be able to tie down the archers. And maybe the Northguard archers will be able to just focus them down and do some work. Yeah, steel bowmen going in, much more heavily armored. They'll definitely outmatch the Northman infantry, even though they're archers. That's a great thing about this mod. A lot of like top tier archers like work well as infantry as well. So yeah, these Numenorians hopefully will be able to rack up some decent kills. But yeah, a couple of rear charges now would really help out and just get rid of these Numenorians. But the bodyguard as well, it's still like fairly healthy, about half strength, or just a little over that. It needs to be killed. They need to like do some damage to these the morale of the Numenorians here, because it seems like just coming into melee, they have the beating of the elves and the Rhovanion forces. Another charge here. These these charges are going to do a lot of damage to the HP of units. Doesn't seem like they're killing off the cav quick, or like the infantry quickly enough. And Oriflor's now in combat over here. He's in combat against Arthrazon himself. This is not good in the forest here. The pikes are going to have the range of the archers here. And even though like the Flower Guard are a decent like melee unit, they get their spear and shield out. It's just, they don't have the range on the pikes. They don't have the range. They'll get poked to death. Like I said, they still need the rear charges from the Lancers of Rhovanion. Again, they just need to just like charge in here. I mean, I feel like even these company archer, Northman company archers, they're pretty well armored. I would have thought they'd be okay in a charge. The Lancers going in again, trying to rout some of these swordmasters over here, and it looks like they might do it. It looks like the Greenleaf archers might win on this flank. They might be able to turn the flank and do some work. And the Lancers again need to do some charging. They have got like spears in the back, which is maybe why they're not thinking about it. Yeah, they're going for easier targets over here against the faithful, the axemen. Stamp on them, crush the skulls of these Numenorians, these evil Numenorians. Not bad, not bad. Keep it up, elves. You just got to keep fighting. You've only been practicing for like thousands of years. You should be pretty decent at it. Yeah, they're doing okay. I think they're just going to keep firing arrows as they run out of ammunition, which is not a bad idea. Use their full capability, but they need to get involved in over there. I think they are starting to overwhelm these bowmen, though. This is a bit of a win. They're starting to overwhelm this army over here. We've got Northman Fjord Lancers. They're just standing looking at the bodyguard. I think almost trying to force them to stay in square. Maybe it's not a bad idea. It's like a Napoleonic type tactic, like force a unit into square, then attack it with an infantry unit. And yeah, you got the faithful of the Golden King over here. They're about to rout, and once they've wrapped up these forces over here, they can then just start moving towards helping out the other army. It looks like Rhovanion's already doing that, sending his bird guard in that direction. They're exhausted though. These guys are going to need to rest up before they can go in. Really, Oriflor's just got to hold on. He's got to just pray to whatever elven gods they are that they can hold on until the other army arrive. Well, the rest of the army arrives, because it is a mix of both elves and also Rhovanion over there. But yeah, Arthrazon is trying to pin them in the corner. Really is like a red line. Look at this. Like they're so close to the corner, get pinned in there. It's not quite corner camping, but it almost is. I mean, I don't think the elves meant to get themselves in that position, really. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, it looks like they're going to wrap up these ones. And then these Rhovanion horse archers, they can start to focus on the main blob, start to do some work on that. Yeah, heavy infantry here is all that left, 38 of them. And it looks like it's just really the general over here that's still alive.
Our army is tiring.
I think that's from the Rhovanion perspective. Yeah, I'm not surprised their army's tiring. These boys have seen a lot of action. Keep battling. Hold on, Numenorians. I'm trying to like be neutral. I feel like the elves though and the Rhovanion it's a nice duo. Like the options that they have, like I said, good cav and also good bows. It's pretty good. They don't have great infantry though, so the skirmish phase they're gonna do great, which they did do pretty well. I didn't think they killed a lot of pikes, but yeah, like when it comes to melee, they are gonna really struggle. They're massively at a disadvantage. Numenorian bodyguard here is without the star now above his head, so I believe the general must be dead or captured or wounded or whatever, because I know there's different variables in Shogun. So that is a win. This army, I mean, pretty much dead anyway, so they should start to rout these last few units. And I don't know if he has any forces over here. There's that other army. But yeah, again, also looking at this is big. Those the smaller engagement here has been finished, and now they can just start to focus. Can the Northmen onto this main force here? Just fighting in the forest, which is not great for us because we can barely see it. But I'll try and do my best. Those elves, they blend in with their green uniforms. I mean, that's kind of the idea. But yeah, the elves of Erin Garland, they're doing a good job. They're fighting on. Orifal will have done his kin proud. His son Thranduil, he'll be watching on, thinking, oh, what a great dad I have. He's fought on hard. I don't know if he is still alive. Yeah, he is. The star's still there. Rhovanion, Cav charging in. The spears of the heavy infantry here of Numenor, they lowered. I don't know if they stopped the charge. Really, it seems like they still got on a pretty nasty charge to the face. I mean, yeah, it seems winning. Yeah, it looks like they're losing decisively. It looks like the Rhovanion Lancers should not have done that. Maybe should come in from the side, maybe try to charge these units here. But it seems like a lot of the infantry left, actually, is heavy infantry, which is great for Numenor. There's a fair few faithful, and the pike's still in there as well. So they've actually got a lot of anti-cav units here. Have the Numenorian player. So the elves might need to take over and, you know, try and like outflank stuff, try and get in behind, or just like use the horse archers again. They might just need to come in clutch, start to focus units down, like try and take out these pikemen. I mean, Ar-Phrazlan, take him out. He's exhausted, concerned fighting by enemy unit. Oh, maybe it's possible.
Our
yeah, you can see this.
Utterly vanquished.
They're starting to circle.
Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
I mean, they're saying they're vanquished, but there's still a lot of Numenorians left. I don't think they're finished, sir. And suddenly some of them are red morale, orange morale. They're kind of holding on. They're not like, you know, oh, there you go, more elves starting to waver. Yeah, see if the elves like lose their general, they could mass rout. And then the cav are going to be in a sticky position if the elves all die. Because they've just got cavalry. I mean, they've got a few bird guard and other stuff. But yeah, like, a lot of anti-cav units in there. It looks like a couple of these. Oh, yeah, there you go. Greenleaf Archers routing. It's not over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings, that's for sure. The cav again going here. The company lancers, they're solid. They'll fight to pretty low numbers. Still putting up a good fight. They're winded as well, so, you know, their charges aren't too bad. I see more wavering beach glaives here. Erin Garland, they might need to pop a rally or something. I don't know if there is any. Forests, apparently they're highly effective in forests. Well, there you go. I'd hope so. Again, these frontiersmen, I mean, they might need to be sent in soon. They're a bit of a lighter cav unit, but surely there's something that they can take out. There's pikes here that I think you could hit in the back. Oh, here we go. Charge coming in. I think that's the frontiersman. Yeah, there they go. Charging on in. Not a bad charge at all, actually. It's not done any damage, really. Like, morale's gone down a little bit, but they're really not that phased. Most of these units, like I said, elite. We are seeing a pike over there, waver at 78 Ben. Ar-Phrazlan still happy at 92, and he'll be happy for a little while. Yeah, the frontiersman gone in. Yeah, they're going to have to come out. They're going to lose a fair few troops, I think. These horse archers still have ammo. It's insane. I started to focus, like I said, focus down Ar-Phrazlan. Get him gone. It looks like has Orifal gone? No, Orifal's still in there as well. 60 out of 160. He's still doing okay.
Our allies are as unsteady as an egg on a stick.
But I think, yeah, they're complaining. Complaining about Erin Garland routing. They are running out of troops. They've been in a sticky position for a long time. Looks like I think they are shifting over their other troops. Good to see. The infantry is arriving gradually for the allies here. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time. Like I said, the bird guard as well, all exhausted. So whether they'll send them in straight away, this might be a bit of a sacrifice here, just to see how many of these elves they can kill. And it looks like Orifal's being pulled out. Probably a smart idea. Sacrifice the rest of the elves. Get Orifal out of there. And then it kind of forces Numenor to like come back into the open and face the cav here if he wants to, or he can just stand there and get shot. It's kind of like one of those problems. I don't know how much ammo they still have left, but that's the thing. He can just stand there if he wants to, just keep getting shot. The elves might still have ammo with their other units. They still have bows here, like the North Guard. Probably still have ammo. They're all hidden as well. It's incredible. I guess there is no enemies over there. They would probably be. Oracle might still have ammo as well, and so the Sindar Greenleaf. So yeah, they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to keep moving, otherwise they're just gonna get shot. So yeah, they kind of won that fight, did Numenor, but also the elves did pull out. They kind of accepted their fate, which was a death otherwise. But yeah, that's on a high.
Ammunition has almost run out.
Ammo's running low.
Concentrate on just one target.
That must be the company archers, I would have thought, running out of ammo. Like I said, I would just focus down Arthrazon. Down at 85. It's kind of general sniping, but he's a pike unit at the same time. And he's not an easy pike unit to kill. He's not like he's got decent missile block with a shield. So it's still a tough unit to kill. Could also focus on the Numenorian pikes there, you know, got no shield. Much easier target. And they're the anti-cav issue. Are these faithful of the Golden King. Exhausted at this point, low on numbers.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in courage.
Yeah, I think that's just these units coming out of the forest. Why it's like, oh, they brought up more men. No, there's the same men that you've been fighting already. Whether they'll just stay in the tree line, I don't know. Looks like they've been trying to charge pikemen over here with company lancers again. Don't know how wise an idea that is. Guys are going to be, like I said, anti-cav experts. There we go, frontiersmen going in, charging a spear unit. The frontiersmen are pretty light as well, so that's only going to give easy kills, I think, to the heavy infantry. Faithful of the Golden King, they're wavering. Keep shooting Arthrazon. He's down at 83. Do getting him a bit lower. They need like a resupply. That's what they need. Like you know, like the Parthians like resupplied their horse archers as the battle went on. That's what they need to do to Rhovanion. Now you go. They are shooting down these Golden Guards. They're like I said, a killer unit to get as they try and kill. And they have, like I said, shields. So it's not like they can't block stuff. They do. Like that volley there, they just soaked it up. That one they lost one guy. It's still hard to kill them. They're shooting a lot of volleys into these guys. Gonna try and rear charge the spears here, it seems, from the frontiersmen again. Should really sandwich them. Oh, there we go. There's a mass rout taking place. That's a massive mass rout. Yeah, oh, wow. All of a sudden, mass rout. Arthrazon fights on, though. He's like, yeah, screw it. I'm carrying on. But yeah, the Numenorian's like, I'm coming to the field, and they're like, no. No, Arthrazon the star's still there, so he can't have died. They're just routing these units, making sure they're routed. Probably a good idea. There you go. He's starting to waver, and I think it's just like army losses. It's just done it in the end. And yeah, Numenor kind of won their fight against the elves, but they couldn't win the fight against Rhovanion, who was pretty much left. The elves are still here as well, but they're definitely much depleted. And there you go, a costly victory for the elves and the Northmen, or the Rhovanion as they are known. And it's a tough fight that was. A really interesting one, that's for sure. Very different, like, matchup of factions. You know, really heavy infantry up against cav and archers. Really interesting to see that one in action. But yeah, there you go, Crackland and Brie. We've seen that matchup before. Crackland, solid faction as well. Good to see it change, though, because they have been certainly a bit of a fan favorite recently, seeing a lot of them. But they're a really strong faction. But yeah, there you go. People have been saying in the comments we haven't seen the Forces of Good win a Last Alliance battle in a little while. There you go. We have seen it. The Forces of Evil have been defeated. The Kingdom of Anadune, or the Empire of Numenor, whatever you want to call them, have been defeated. But there you go. So this was sent in by Illumi, who was playing as... sent in by Ellen and Nish, but it's from Illumi's perspective, I think. Playing as... the Kingdom of Rhovanion. So yeah, thank you very much. So oh no, Illumi was playing as the elves. So yeah, Ellen was playing as the Kingdom of Rhovanion. But yeah, Sindar Greenleaf Archers, 273 kills, 266 with another one. Northguard 250. The Archers, of course, doing well. It's their main strength. Sindar Greenleaf Glaives 207. Northguard 203 again. Beach Glaives 253. Orafor down 142. Not too shabby. Then we have Peter Have playing as one of the Numenorian armies, the one with Arthrazon, in fact, because he got 192 kills. One of his pikes getting 205, so they clearly were really going hard on these pikes. The Faithful getting 129 kills, and then Numenorian heavy infantry 127. Then we have Ellen and Ish playing as the Kingdom of Rhovanion, 263 kills with the company Lance there. Lancers again getting 218 kills, 200 kills with the Gird Guard, which is actually pretty good for a melee unit, like an infantry unit for this faction. 265 with the Frontiersmen. Never really seen them in action, so it's good to see them doing quite well. And the Bird Guard getting like 86 the best actually. Oh no, 115 up there. Then we have Aiden playing as the other Numenorian army, 210 kills with his faithful, 297 with his faithfuls, doing really well with those axe infantry. Bodyguard getting 179 kills, 178 kills with the sealed bowmen, showing that they're still really solid as well. Another bowman getting 156 kills. But yeah, very small but very elite army for Aiden in that one, if you want to look at all of his results. But there you go, guys. That is today's Last Alliance battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here to help us on the road to 10K. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.